Yo, from Kenya, East Africa, MORAA speaking truth. You feel me? Time to clear the air, set things straight. Let's go!
Hi guys, I hope that you're all doing great. Now, one man's scammer is another man's CEO. Or in this case, is it one woman's scammer is another woman's CEO? Guys, wonders never cease. Oh my God. Gintu is now the CEO, coordinator, leader, East African Zambia edition. Oh my God, guys, whoever called Gintu a scammer, one donor, came out to shame Gintu, calling him a scammer, all these crazy big words. And now, in fact, this donor wants to come to Kenya to have Gintu arrested, flown, from Nyabohanse to Nairobi to attend court. Oh my goodness. While another donor thinks of Gintu as the, prophet of the village. Oh my God, guys. And this particular donor, the one who thinks highly of Gintu, has come out, guys, talking about herself as the savior of the village, the savior of Kenya, the eradicator of unemployment, the eradicator of poverty. Oh my goodness, this woman, guys, from the Netherlands, she has it all. Oh my God. She has come out, to give Gintu advice, to talk about how people don't know how to do A, B, C, D. Guys, I have never had such an ignorant human being in my life. Oh my God. Guys come out here, thinking that because they're talking from, I don't know, whichever country, now they can just come and talk, and people will think they're talking sense. This woman telling, saying that people will come out here to talk BS. And yet she is the one who has spoken BS Pro Max. Oh my God. This savior, guys. Even Chris the Great lied to himself. Now this one is the one who is the real, the real. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Hey, I listened to her and I was like, I've never had anything. This is just, guys, nonsense. Oh yes. And guys, one thing I do not understand is that if somebody wants to come and assist people, you want to come and render your help, why are you abusing other people? Just come out and say, I want to do this. I want to help the village in this manner. I want to open up this whatever place that's going to help people get skills. We're going to employ people. We're going to do this. We're going to get them jobs. We're going to have them have skills. We're going to give them food. We're going to give them toilet, whatever it is that you want to give them, guys. Come and say what you want to do. Say how you want to do it. Say whom you want to do it with, and just leave other people out of it. Why insult people? Why come out and start saying, oh, that girl came and slept in my house. She could not pay. I don't know for what, which is, I think, a lie. Guys, that is, I don't even think that is definitely a lie. Because, guys, why would DeeMwango refuse to pay to give fuel, to a car that's been driving her around? DeeMwango, somebody who, when she comes, to Africa, when she comes to Kenya, she is, always giving out money. I see DeeMwango giving out money here, there, and everywhere. It is only now that she's building, that she has tried to, kazi money a little bit, which is normal. But guys, DeeMwango is one of the people who, when she comes, I've seen her, she goes to village market. When she sees somebody, somebody who knows her, blah, she gives them some tips. She says this, that. Why wouldn't she give money, for a car, to fuel a car that's taking her around? That's just a pure lie. Guys, Why come out here and start saying, oh, this is the end of DeeMwango, the end of Marwa. They don't have views. It is the end of them. Are you God? Who are you to come and start telling people how it's their end? And do you know the beginning and the end of people? Are you the Alpha and the Omega? Who are you? Guys, I've told you, I've never had such BS in my life. And I am saying this because she came out to say that people, and this is what I'm talking about, guys. People coming out to insult others while they want to do their projects. She came out and said, oh, I know people will come out and talk BS. Okay, fine. Now I have come out to talk BS, but you spoke BS tripled. Oh my goodness. Guys, if you want to do your project with your people, with whoever, do your projects. Come and say come and do your shenanigans, say your stuff without insulting other people. Oh my goodness. Guys, this woman, guys, listening to her and listening to Gintu, I read between the lines. This woman is the one who sabotaged the other donor because she wanted Gintu to remain with her. Remember, this one is saying that she is the one who sent Gintu to Zambia, which means she and Gintu started, this project of theirs, a long time ago. So this other one coming in, trying to get Gintu's attention, trying to make Gintu work for him, trying to get Gintu to do projects with her in her foundation. This other one was not happy, guys, and that is why she fought the other one, guys, and made sure that she has left. That is why, Gintu was treating the other one, with contempt, treating the other one badly because she wanted out, guys. That was all a setup. That was a plan. Gintu was, he wanted to, dissociate himself, with Azan Foundation. And it is all because of this other donor. Guys, so this donor has been fighting the other donor underwater, behind the scenes. Oh my God. Guys, if you heard Gintu very, very well, Gintu came out to say, when they were having this, back and forth with Azan Foundation, Gintu came out to say that, she is angry because I kept saying Mama Tandi Foundation. She does not want me to mention this other. So it was a fight, it was, they were fighting to be the ones, each one wants to be the one to win Gintu's favor. Guys, it has been a battle all along. Oh my goodness, everything has now come to light. And you guys can see, this one, this Mama Tandi has never been out there, speaking like this. We have never known she exists. Guys, Gintu has not even been mentioning her. Gintu started mentioning her when this other Azan Foundation came along. That tells you that this one was seeing that the other one is taking over. So she had to tell Gintu, you have to start mentioning me. Let this other woman know that there's another foundation you're dealing with. Guys, this woman had to tell Gintu, hey, I am the one who came first. Do what you have to do, but she has to leave. She has to go. I don't want to hear her in the picture. I don't want to see her in the picture, guys. Oh my goodness. That is exactly what happened. Guys, can't you all read between the lines? Can't you see? It has been a battle all along. Battle of supremacy. Now, guys, this one was not happy because when the other one came, Azan Foundation, she was out there talking, out there, davyjnr this, marwa this, what. So this one was like, this one is taking over. She's actually coming out, to talk. People actually recognizing her. What is this? So immediately after they have, removed her from the picture, after this Mama Tandi and Gintu have removed Azan Foundation from the picture, now you can see, now she has come out to speak, boldly all over the world so that people can know that she is the one who is in charge of Gintu. And she is the one running the show. Oh my God, guys, what a shame, what a fight. Imagine, who would have thought that two donors would be fighting chini ya maji underwater so that they all can win Gintu's favor? Who would have thought, guys? Guys, before I continue with this fight, I just want you all to listen to what this woman was telling Gintu. Oh my God. You know, she was just out here, like I said, to bash DeeMwango, to bash Marwa, tarnish their names, you know, just talk badly about them. DeeMwango, I liked her as my daughter. She came to my house. Guys, listen to what this woman said. And then I come back, you know, and then we come back and continue. Oh my goodness.
Forward always, but backward is never. But to the line, today it's one-on-one. I'm going to be getting one of the good sponsors from the Netherlands, and she is called Mama Tandy Foundation, and she's going to be talking about what we're going to be handling at this kind of the time, because I'm the one now handling this kind of the matters of Kenya and Zambia as the CEO of the Mama Tandy Foundation. And here, what made Gintu to be part of the team, and what are we going to be talking about at this kind of the platform. But
Netherlands, just to support people who are buying Mercedes-Benz, who are buying this, who are living in... I live in a house, you know, a 3-bedroom house here. But there, they're living in big houses for my money that I'm, you know, everybody, not only my money, but all the sponsors. And so we are tired and fed up of it. We want to stop it, and we're going to sponsor people who are genuine, people who want to do things. You are helping people sometimes from your own money. We have seen it. I've sent you to Zambia to go and investigate before you got involved with us. You have seen what I've been doing in Zambia.
yeah.
You know, we were very happy with what you did in Zambia. 2 of the girls graduated last month, the ones that you interviewed on your video.
Wow.
They
Guys, you all saw Gintu there, you know, happy, telling us that he is the CEO, you know, Zambia and Kenyan chapter of this foundation. Guys, you also had this lady talking about they want to support genuine people, people who are, you know, using their money wisely, people who will use their money in, you know, the right places, you know, do the right things. Not people who are going to waste their money, you know, on Mercedes-Benz, on big houses, on horses. Clearly, guys, that was a direct attack on iammarwa. You see, that is a direct attack on iammarwa. And I'm wondering, Madam, do you think Marwa gets stones from YouTube? Don't you know that YouTube is paying Marwa a salary? Do you think that Marwa cannot afford anything? You know, just because people are donating to him, does it mean that he has no money, you know, for himself? He doesn't have his own money. Is that what this woman is trying to tell us? You know, so she wants her money, you know, and other donors' money to be channeled to a good cause. She wants people like Gintu, guys, people like Gintu who are going to use this money wisely. Can you imagine, guys? Huh? Isn't this woman delusional? Gintu of all the people, you know. And then she goes ahead to say that, oh, 2 girls that you interviewed, Gintu, you know, they graduated. She even mentions their names. Congratulations to those 2 girls who graduated, by the way, you know. I love it when people, you know, make it in their education. You know, I am pro-education. But then again, Madam, in case you didn't know, Marwa also, you know, people have graduated, and others are also going to graduate through Marwa's, you know, help. Guys, did she also say that Gintu gives his own money to people? How many times have you all seen Marwa go into his pocket and give people, you know, his own money? And then again, or is she going to say that that money is donation money? I have just told you, Madam, that Marwa is also paid by YouTube. Yes, I know you have said YouTube this, YouTube that, YouTube blah, blah. But Marwa gets a salary from YouTube. That is a fact. So yes, she can get some of his money, his hard-earned cash. He can get it from his pocket and give it to people. And we have seen that happen so many times, guys. So many times. As a matter of fact, too many times. So this woman here, talking about, people channeling money to the right places. Talking about graduations. How many people, guys, do you know that Marwa has helped school-wise? Start typing in the comment section because, guys, they are many. And nobody should come out here and tell me, oh, that is not Marwa's money. Most of these people are being helped because Marwa came out to beg for them. Okay, now let me use the word beg, because this woman is saying she is not afraid to beg. She is proudly begging because she is begging for a good cause. But I also want to tell her that Marwa has also been begging, for a good cause. Guys, Marwa begged for Pass's kids, to get sponsors, which they did get. And they went to school. The mother is the one who messed up. But Marwa begged for them. Marwa begged for people like Ngirasha. Ngirasha, who is studying medicine, guys. He is almost graduating. When he graduates, he's going to become a doctor. This guy, this young man, is actually being schooled by Marwa's donors. Through the intervention of Marwa, through Marwa showcasing him to the world so that donors can come and assist him. So this is, Marwa's begging that has made this young man be at the university. Does she want me to tell her more? Graduation? This guy who came with a placard, the other day at Marwa's home, this guy that Marwa found with, standing outside his gate. People even came out to say, oh, Marwa is trying to use this guy to scam, Marwa this, Marwa that. But Marwa stood his ground. This guy got donors, somebody to take him to school. This guy came out, very happy. He went back to school. I even saw in the comment section of Marwa, somebody saying, thank you, Marwa, for helping my brother. He is now back to the university. Even the family is happy with Marwa because they know that it is Marwa's begging that has made this guy go back to the university. Now, he is also going to graduate. Now, you're telling us two names here, two names that Gintu interviewed. How many people has Marwa enabled to go to school? How many people are going to graduate? People like Pablo Jr., he is being sponsored by one of Marwa's donors. And yes, this donor knew Pablo Jr. through Marwa. So it is Marwa who has made Pablo Jr. be at the university right now as we speak. He is also going to graduate. Guys, continue telling me others in the comment section. What is this woman telling us? What is she saying? What can she tell us? My goodness. Okay, this one is talking about being Marwa's supporter, having been Marwa's supporter in the past. And now she has changed shape, which is okay. She can support whomever she wants. But why come out, guys, with all this shenanigans? Talking about her money and other donors' money are being used to buy Mercedes-Benz. As if Marwa is not paid by YouTube. Does she even know how much Marwa earns, on this platform? Does she know? It is crazy. Somebody goes and listens to carrots and listens to people who are ignorant, confused elements, jealous people, people who just are talking because they want to do content, people who just want to have drama on the streets. You go listen to such people and then you come and bring their nonsense. Talking about you have a foundation. You're looking very, very, you're looking bad. You are looking so very bad. I mean, she is out here, trying to dissuade people from supporting Marwa and, the family. You know, what she's saying, oh, people do not support this kind of people. We let us support people who are doing genuine things. Is Gintu doing genuine things, guys? You know? Gintu came out here, guys. I played clips. Gintu came out here and said he has lots of land that he has bought. You know, he has private transport, public transport on the road. He has shops, you know. He has bought all these things. Gintu bragged of having so much property. So where did Gintu get that money to buy all that property? Oh yes, Marwa bought horses and he bought, Mercedes Benz and he built a big house. So where did Gintu get money to do this? Isn't it the money that the donors are also giving to him? If Marwa spent money, that the donors were giving to him to purchase these things that this woman is talking about, then I can comfortably say that also Gintu, the things that he bragged about, because I have the video, guys. I have the video that Gintu spoke about these things and I played. It is barely 3 days ago. So Gintu also spent donors' money, to buy these things. At least Marwa is a big YouTuber, with a big following, with quite a number of views, We can say that he earns some substantial amount of money. He can at least invest here and there. Gintu, with his small YouTube channel, where has he gotten money to do all those things? Clearly, Gintu has scammed people. Gintu has taken money from donors. He is the one who has taken money from donors because, guys, his salary cannot afford to do all those things that he said he has done. On the other hand, Marwa, he can. Because he earns a good amount of money on YouTube. I know that. Because, guys, you can just see the amount of views. And Marwa does videos every day. Long videos. And those people who are on this platform know what I'm talking about. The YouTubers. I've even seen, videos by people like Pebbles, Mzungu. I've seen people like, the Notorious Liar. I've heard them say that Marwa earns a lot of money on this platform. Where is Marwa taking his money? Guys, that is when they want to say that Marwa is begging. Why is Marwa begging? And he earns a lot of money. My point is, these people have no stand. They will say this when it suits them. They will say the other when it suits them. But the fact of the matter is, if you're on this platform, you know that Marwa is earning money on this platform. But, you also know that Gintu cannot be earning a lot of money on this platform. So where is Gintu getting money to do all those things that he came out here to brag about? Now, this is a person that this woman has picked to do her foundation, CEO, her foundation. Kenya and Zambia chapter. Somebody who has no substantial salary, but who has done so many things. Guys, if you audit Gintu and you audit Marwa, clearly, Gintu will go to jail straight. That's for sure. That is for sure. Because I know he cannot account, he cannot say where the money that he has bought all these things he was bragging about has come from. He cannot. So shame on this woman, picking a scammer and then coming out here to tell us, oh. And guys, I am not even the one who's calling Gintu a scammer. People in the village themselves, let alone people in the village. Let us start from this other donor. This other donor, entrusted Gintu, gave him money to do ABCD, which he never did. Gintu himself came out and admitted that he ate 29,000 shillings. Guys, I also played clips. I played clips over here where Gintu is saying the only money in contention is 29,000, which I can pay really fast, because he acknowledged, he knew that he had eaten this 29,000 shillings. So somebody who has come out to acknowledge that he is a scammer, is somebody that you're coming to show off with, to us. Can you imagine, guys? Somebody who's acknowledged a self-proclaimed scammer, And on top of that, their village mates themselves have come out to claim that he is a scammer. So, guys, what is this woman talking about? You know, and guys, mark you, Gintu, we can tell you why we are saying he's a scammer. It is because he was sent money, this amount, he was told to buy this, he did not, and 29,000 shillings remained, which he cannot account for. We can say that. But can you say that about Marwa? No, you cannot. Nobody has ever come out to say, I gave Marwa 2 million shillings and 50,000 was missing. I've never had. You know, apart from what they say, you know, behind the scenes. But nobody has ever come out to say, you have scammed me. But somebody has come out to say, Gintu, you have scammed me. Gintu, you are a scammer. And this person is Azan Foundation. So who is a scammer here? Oh my God. It's Percy came and told us how Gintu is a scammer. You know. The Nyani himself, you know, only Mayani came out here and told us how Gintu does his thing. How, when he is sent money, you know, by Matiko's donor, instead of taking the materials first to Matiko's site, he first takes the material to the brother's site. And then, you know, takes half of that material or even quarter and goes and pours, you know, in the night at Matiko's site. Leaving 3/4, you know, at the brother's site. Isn't that theft? Isn't that scamming? Guys, this woman, I don't know what she's telling us, you know. She can lie to those who don't know. You know, she can just lie to fools. But everybody out here is smart enough to know that what she's saying is just BS. Yeah? She is the one who is spewing a lot of BS. Guys, I'm remembering more people that Marwa's influence helped to take them to go to school. Oops! Oh, I'm using the wrong word. I am remembering more people who Marwa begged for to have them go to school. Masegeso, Brian. Guys, those two ladies who sell sugarcane. Yeah, those two ladies who sell sugarcane, they are back to school. Ben is back to school, guys. All this woman thinks these ones will never graduate. Huh? Oh my God. Guys, Gitiriba hasn't gone to school, but Marwa, you know, brought him close to him. Gitiriba paid for his driving school. Isn't that helping somebody? Huh? Guys, Marwa is the one who introduced David Jr. to the platform of YouTube. Look at the things that David Jr. has done. You know, David Jr. has also begged. Let me use that word that she is saying, oh, she's a proud beggar. Even them, okay, fine. Let me use the same word. They have begged. David Jr. has begged, you know, for people. And now Dancing Grandma's house is almost done. Guys, Quiet Grandma's house has been renovated by David Jr. How many people, guys, type in the comment section how many people David Jr. has helped? Oh my God, in the village. And this is because Marwa brought him into this platform. Guys, there are people who don't even help their brothers, you know. But Marwa could not, you know, keep this knowledge of YouTube to himself. He shared with his family, you know, and then he shared generously his knowledge to the entire village. Gintu, guys, Gintu himself, he was brought into the YouTube platform, you know, by Marwa. Guys, what is this woman telling people? My goodness. Which other people do you know, guys? Which other person do you know that I have left out that Marwa has helped, you know, to go to school? Because Marwa has helped. Guys, Marwa does not need a foundation to do all these things. Can you imagine? Marwa just does it. You know, people coming with big names. Foundation. Foundation. So that people can be scared on the streets, you know, so that people can shudder. No. Marwa's foundation. Okay, fine. Now that we're talking foundations, Marwa's foundation has done a lot more than this foundation can ever do. That is a fact. It is a proven fact. Let us not forget, because of Marwa bringing David Jr. into the platform, David Jr. has helped people. Brian right now is at the rehab. Matiko was also taken to the rehab. David Jr. has done a lot, guys. If I've forgotten something, because I know it's a lot, type it in the comment section. Let us know what else David Jr. has done, you know. And then, guys, she went on to talk about, how YouTube, you cannot be rich using YouTube. She was bad-mouthing YouTube, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, my goodness, does this woman know, YouTubers? Or does she only know YouTubers from Nyabohansi? Has she ever known that there are very, very rich YouTubers on this planet? Oh, yes, there are. As a matter of fact, not just rich, wealthy. She has no idea. I think what I'll do, because I wanted to mention some names to her, but I will not mention these names for her. What I will do is that I will tell her to go and Google. Guys, because she was saying that her foundation is legit. People should Google. Google it. She was saying people should Google and find out how legit this foundation is. So people should not come out here and yap, start talking shit, about the foundation, and yet it is, registered, legit, a very legal foundation. Guys, I also want her to Google, the top, not even top, just to Google, YouTubers. And she will find out that they are very, very rich, YouTubers being paid by YouTube platform. Look at this one. Google it.
It is their problem.
Yeah.
We are a genuine organization. Everybody who wants to check us up can go on Google and look at Mama Tandi. Just Google Mama Tandi Foundation. You'll find we are a registered foundation.
Yeah.
We are not. Just go Google before you start talking rubbish, or they start talking rubbish on the internet, on YouTube, that Mama Tandi is a fake donor. We are not fake donors. We are genuine donors, and we want to help. And we are not just wanting to help everybody. We chose you special for that because we've been watching you for more than a year now.
Yeah.
Since you started working with Marwa, we started watching you. When Marwa fired you, we watched you, and we didn't like that. So we just watch every YouTuber there. We watch. DeeMwango was in my house, slept in my house. I liked her like my own daughter, but I did not want to invest in her because she looks more like commercial investment than really helping the poor. Do you get me?
Yeah.
And we do not want to throw our money. I might as well just put my money in the toilet. If I want to support people like that, I'm not going to do that anymore. And I told all the people that were sponsoring them, because I was making promotion for their YouTube here in the Netherlands.
Yeah.
I told them, please, let's put our money where it belongs, not just giving our money just like that to people who want to show off. And then on top of that, what I didn't like about DeeMwango was that she started to insult everybody. You can eat my faces. Who eats somebody's faces? You don't insult people like that, no matter how rich you become.
Your money is in the toilet. Maybe even your head is in the toilet. Guys. Okay, fine, guys. I know she is talking about skills. She's talking about education, and I am pro all of that, But that does not mean that YouTube is a bad platform. That does not mean that YouTube has not made people rich. Like I said, she only probably knows YouTubers from the village of Nyabohansi. If she knows YouTubers, of this world, great YouTubers, she will know that YouTube has made people great. YouTube has made some people rich. YouTube has made some people, guys, this woman is so ignorant. And it is a shame that she is actually showing her ignorance, like this, to the entire world, proudly. Proudly ignorant. Guys, YouTube is gonna end, she said. I want to ask her, when? When is YouTube ending, madam? YouTube will not last. YouTube will end. You know, people who listen to piggy mouth. YouTube is not going anywhere, madam. It is not. And if it is, tell me when. Guys, this woman should know that YouTube is not the only social media platform on earth. Even if YouTube was to go, of which it's not going nowhere, even if it was to go, there are others, you know. We will quickly run there. Does this woman know that there are stakeholders? You know, the richest people in the world are actually stakeholders in these platforms like YouTube. They hold these platforms like this, like dear life. They cannot want them to collapse. And even if they did collapse like this, they quickly open another one, you know, within 24 hours. You know, when, is it TikTok? America was shut down, I don't know, whatever. People ran and opened their accounts. Was it through China or something? Guys, there are platforms that have gone down like this. Within 24 hours, another platform is up and all the content creators are there. And people, since people love watching content creators, you know, all the audience goes there. So what is this woman telling us? Even if YouTube was to, okay, let me tell all those people who keep talking here, yapping, if YouTube was to go, even if it went down right now, by tomorrow morning, another platform will be up and running. And we will all be there. And all of you guys, you will still go there to watch me. There is nothing you are telling us, madam. YouTube is not going anywhere. And if it is, tell me when. Tell me when. Not everybody can do the skills that you're talking about. There are some people who are very good and they will make it on YouTube. Yes, I know, guys, YouTube is not for everyone. But YouTube is for some people, and there are those people who will succeed using YouTube platform, even from the village. So telling everybody, oh, to shun YouTube because YouTube is blah, YouTube is that. This woman, you are living in another century. Social media is very important now. As a matter of fact, people are learning AI. Things are moving. People are moving forward. Platforms are moving ahead, not behind. They are not collapsing, but they are being built. And somebody tell this mama that YouTube, you know, every single day, they are making changes for the better. You know, they are making it better, you know, and more accommodative to more people. So YouTube has just started. For those ones who are waiting for it to go down. Oh, DeeMwango has nothing. If it were not for YouTube, where would DeeMwango be? You know, she is reasoning like I said, she is somebody who listens to piggy mouth and carrots, because that is how they talk. YouTube is not a job. YouTube is not whatever. Even jobs, guys, even jobs. Does this woman know, you know, how many companies in Kenya have collapsed? You know, so many companies. And there were CEOs there. There were managers there. There were support staff there. There were administrators there. And they were rendered jobless instantly. Does this woman know how many banks in this country have collapsed? You know, and some even went with people's money. And people were rendered jobless. So even if YouTube, you know, platform, you know, collapses today, it is the same as how Mumia Sugar collapsed. Or some bank, you know, how they collapsed here in Kenya. And many other companies. Guys, if I want, you know, you guys Google it. You will see so many companies, so many schools were shut, you know, so many banks, you know, all of them. So these people would have been feeling like they are comfortable because it is not YouTube, because banks don't collapse. So they are very comfortable and they are very confident that they will never lose their jobs. But they lost their jobs. How many people are retrenched? Just like that here in this country. What is she telling us? So it is not only YouTube that can collapse. Even those jobs that you're going to get those people in those places that you'll get them at. You know, those jobs, they might also end at some point. You know. Oh, yes. Guys, getting people to know how to do skills. The thing is, I will repeat, this woman is saying the right things, but also bashing, bashing other people, bashing other things, of which I do not agree with her. Clearly, she is ignorant. She's very ignorant. Like I said, madam, even companies, organizations, schools, banks in this country, they have collapsed. And people were rendered jobless. Retrenchments, left, right, and center. People are rendered jobless. Huh? Is that YouTube? Is that YouTube collapsing? Guys, if you are on YouTube platform, do YouTube, without being scared. YouTube is going to go. YouTube, even if it goes, I've told you, there are many other social media platforms, and we are going to be there. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, go on it.
You understand it?
Yeah.
YouTube is going to end.
Yeah.
YouTube is exposing people.
Yeah.
The people give information about themselves. YouTube makes money, so why can't you also make money through YouTube? But YouTube is not a guarantee that you're gonna make your money and be rich.
Yeah.
It's nothing to do with that. This foundation we are going to build is to guarantee jobs for people. People learn to work. People learn to make their own money, not through YouTube. YouTube is nothing.
Yeah.
It's just nice, for propaganda and whatever. But it is a platform where you cannot be rich. I'm sorry to say that. Maybe people don't know it. You can never be rich from YouTube.
Yeah.
There's a lot of, everybody's a YouTuber. Even me, I opened a YouTube channel, but not to be a YouTuber, but just to send my information out there.
Yeah.
But not to be, I don't want to be a YouTuber. I'm not even impressed, but I just use YouTube as a platform for making advertisement or that kind of thing.
Exactly.
Just like Facebook, Instagram is also for making advertisement.
Exactly.
But I can never be rich from these kind of things. So I want to tell the villagers, it's better they concentrate on education. Instead of concentrating on YouTube, they can learn about YouTube. Nobody stops you to learn how to hold a camera or a GoPro. No, you can teach them. But it is no future. There's no future for it.
Exactly.
Yeah?
Exactly.
So that's why we want to be very serious in this center that we are building. It's a center to help the people to get jobs, the young ones to get jobs, the vulnerables to learn about other kind of skills. Not only YouTube, and then they're killing each other because of YouTube, insulting each other because of YouTube, disrespecting each other because of YouTube. YouTube is nothing. It is nothing. I can assure you, you have seen it yourself. Everybody is struggling there.
Exactly. I said.
And she amused me because she is saying that Gintu is using the YouTube platform very wisely. It's like Gintu is the only person in the whole of YouTube that is using YouTube nicely, and all the other people, we are using YouTube in a bad way. Guys, YouTube, people like doctors use YouTube. People like lawyers, some of them have YouTube channels where they give legal advice. People give dietitians, nutritionists. They come out. People use YouTube in all sorts of ways. Educational purposes, awareness of so many things. People use YouTube in very, very good ways. But this woman is talking about YouTube as if it is the gutter. Like it's something bad. Like it's something that people should not use. People should shun it. People should run away from it. That is not true. That is where my problem is. If you come out here and you want to help people, you go ahead and help people. But do not shun. Do not bash, other things that people are using, calling them bad. If YouTube is bad for you, it is not bad for everyone. So let those people who want to do YouTube. You can advise them, and say you can do YouTube, but also learn a skill. You can do YouTube and also look for a job. You can do YouTube and also go to school. But not talk about go to school, learn a skill, blah, 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 and leave YouTube alone. YouTube is nothing. YouTube will go. YouTube has no future. YouTube this, YouTube that. You know, Gintu, you are the only person who is using YouTube in a good way. Why are you contradicting yourself? And there's a part where, if you listen, she said some people are making money out of YouTube. So, are people making money or not? Guys, she's a confused element. She does not know what she's saying. But all I can say is that she is out here to show her frustration, you know, and just her bad mind. She is out here to bash DeeMwango and MORAA. And she is bashing YouTube because DeeMwango and MORAA actually are YouTubers. And guys, she also said, you know, at some point, that DeeMwango and MORAA are finished. This is the end of DeeMwango and MORAA. They are not getting views. They have nothing. Now that YouTube is going down, what are they going to do? Oh my God. This woman is something else. You know, this woman is something else. MORAA has been investing in land, madam. Or you think land is vegetable? Even if YouTube was to go down, can she use one of his lands to even farm or do something? Like MORAA now will be finished because of YouTube. And she is talking about YouTube is not guaranteed. You know, what is guaranteed in life? You know, what is guaranteed in life? Only death is guaranteed. So talking about YouTube is not guaranteed. None of the things that you're talking about is also guaranteed, madam. Unfortunately. And guys, what really amused me is that after talking, you know, and saying that YouTube is nothing, Gintu actually, you know, bashed her indirectly. You know, it's because Gintu cannot tell her the truth. Gintu said, oh, but YouTube, you know, it came here to help people. People have benefited from it. People have built houses. People have done good stuff. You know, Gintu tried to tell her that indeed YouTube is helping people. Because she was trying to say, YouTube has done nothing in the village. People are just struggling. YouTube, guys, YouTube in the village, even if it's giving somebody $20, that is better than nothing. There are no jobs in this country, you know. So YouTube has kept some of this youth, you know, out of crime, you know, and out of danger, you know. So MORAA Foundation, MORAA begging has really helped people big time. Guys, what really amused me the most in this whole video is when she started to talk about GoFundMe. That they want to do a what? Oh my God. You know, scammer Gintu, somebody who has been proven to be a scammer on the streets, you know, to do, you know, to be responsible for a GoFundMe or to be responsible for people's money, you know, to be allowed to be put in charge of people's money, people hard-earned cash. Guys, is that acceptable? Especially after, you know, they did what they did to the GoFundMe of DeeMwango. Actually, it was not even DeeMwango's GoFundMe. It was a GoFundMe that was supposed to help Castor, you know, a patient, guys. And you all saw what they did, including this Gintu. All these people are talking negatively about it, you know. And you should also remember, guys, that Trenchtown Grandpa went to the village and tried, you know, to do a project, you know, initiate projects for this village. And who stopped those projects, guys? It is Gintu. So now people should let him do his projects, you know, while he stopped other people's projects. Why? Guys, why? Because their projects are what? Oh my goodness. You know, I am so shocked that these people, you know, that Gintu can even come out here and nye. Really, Gintu? Go for... Oh my God, guys. All I can say about this GoFundMe is this. You all were here when they trashed DeeMwango, MORAA, you know, and you all, you know, have listened to how this woman has trashed DeeMwango, you know, and MORAA in this video. So now, after all that, Team D, Team MORAA, you know, Team Davy Jr., because she has also spoken about Davy Jr., You guys are going to let her, are going to let them just do things anyhow. Guys, you have to do that thing. Go ahead and do that thing. Oh my God.
Exactly.
And this project, we want to bring up GoFundMe so that we can get a lot of money to build these projects, one in Kenya and one in Zambia.
Exactly.
So, but GoFundMe will be able to help us. The reason why we chose you, Gintu, is that we were sponsoring a lot of people in 𝐿𝐷𝐻𝐵𝐻, a lot of YouTubers.
Yeah.
But we found out that most of these YouTubers were buying Mercedes-Benz, they were building big houses, they were buying horses, and that is not what we want to sponsor. We work very hard for our money here in Europe, very, very hard. Like now it's cold, but we still have to go on our bicycles to our jobs to make money. And then when we are sponsoring people with that money and they are buying Mercedes-Benz, living a luxury life than us here, we do not approve with that. So I'm asking all the sponsors that are sponsoring Africa to sponsor people who want to use the money in a sensible way, not buying horses or buying Mercedes-Benz or buying what. We do not want to do that anymore. So that's why we talked today about this. We'll be launching a GoFundMe in the air on your YouTube channel.
Exactly.
And people can sponsor this money for building the center, both in Zambia and in Kenya, to help the vulnerable children. And
guys, because of MORAA, businesses are flourishing in the village. People are building houses. And guys, if you listen to that video very well, Gintu himself is telling this donor, YouTube is not so bad. At least it has helped people build. So these are building materials, businesses are succeeding, they're flourishing because of people building, and it's giving people jobs. People are getting jobs in this, buildings, as handmen, as masons, guys, all because of MORAA's influence, all because of MORAA Foundation and MORAA begging. And as you can see, guys, Kenya unemployment rate is at 67%. So MORAA is doing a good job. And like I said before, he does not need a foundation to do this. He does not have to come out and brag, I have this foundation, I have this foundation. No way. And this woman is begging for money, also. Yeah, she is. So if we are to compare, guys, what MORAA has done in MORAA Foundation and what this woman, has done, 2 girls have graduated. If you can compare that, which foundation wins? Let me know in the comments section. Guys, do that thing. Oh yes, they did it to the GoFundMe that was opened to help Caster, through DeeMwango. They wanted to embarrass DeeMwango and MORAA and davyjnr. So why should they be let to go free? You can also do the thing that they did. Guys, if you are here and you have not liked this video, please give it a massive thumbs up. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe. To the new subscribers in the house, I want to say welcome. Thank you for choosing this channel. To my new subscribers, to my returning subscribers, you guys are the best of the best. Let me know what you think about this video. Let me know what you think about this donor. Oh my God, after fighting the other donor, fighting her off, guys, so that she can remain in charge, so that she can, be with Gintu all by herself. Now she is coming out here to also insult other people. It is not acceptable. Guys, let me know what you think about this in the comment section down below, and let us meet in the next. Bye-bye.
I educate, put things straight, that's my fate. Truth teller, reality checker. Truth teller, I'm your protector from the lies and the fake narrative. Truth is what I got to give. Speak the truth, speak the truth. Speak it to set you free. Speak the truth, it's MORAA. African daughter.
Don't pay